Oh, they're here? Great. Go ahead and let them in. Okay. Get that wrapped up. Get that email sent. Hello. Have a seat. Good to meet you. Yeah, I'm Diane. Yeah. Okay. So you were looking at using our hotel for your conference. Sounds great. Okay. Um, First off, most important thing, let me know the dates you were talking about so we can make sure we have availability for that. Okay. And you might want to think like day before, day after, just for some flexibility. Okay. 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 Yes. Okay. It does look like we are available for that week. If you have any sort of changes, you might want to opt for, and you still want to use our hotel, you might want to do the week after if you need to change because we are fully booked the week before. Yeah. Okay. Well, I could put a temporary hold on that one. It would be a 72-hour hold while we're sorting out details, getting quote, that kind of thing. Okay. What is the name of your organization? Okay. Okay. And what is your first and last name? We know first name basis so far. Okay. And you're going to be the primary contact? Okay. Okay. And what's the best number to reach you at? Okay. Is that a work phone? Okay. Did you want to go ahead and put a cell phone just for? Okay. Sounds great. Sounds great. Okay. And what is the billing address of the? This is going to be billed, I'm assuming, with a yeah PO. Fantastic. What's the work address, the billing address for that? Okay. Okay, it's your site address. You don't know if it's the. Okay. Well, if it's a different billing address for where like the PO comes from, you can let me know. But at least I'll have your work location, so at least we have something to start with. Sounds good. That's this town. Okay. Oh, I know where you're at. Yeah. What's the zip on that? Same one. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. Um, Now we do have different tiers of service, and based upon your need, we have add-ons, all kinds of options. Is it going to be a situation where you're going to have people coming in from out of town and needing to stay in overnight, and so you'll need like a block of rooms? Okay, kind of combination. Okay. Um, as far as we have a couple of different conference room sizes, very rough approximation. Do you have a thought about how many people that you're going to have attending so we can know which room would be best for you? Okay. Oh, okay, that's a decent sized one. Okay. That one we might want to go with the one we call Ballroom A. Get a little bit bigger. Okay. And do you have a thought as to how many rooms you might need for overnight stays? Okay. 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 Okay, yeah, when we get all done here, what I'll do is I'll work up a detailed quote and send it over. Oh, email for you. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, okay, that's .com. Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Okay. Um, yeah. So it'll be a detailed quote so you can see each price point and things that we've opted for. And then we can take off add on based upon if you find out that you need different services. Yeah. Okay. That room actually comes with a couple of options when it comes to AV services. It has an 80-inch screen in it, and it also has uh, several connections through the room when it comes to where you can do like a set up a laptop, do a presentation, Zoom. Yeah. hmm And it also have, if need be, not that people use it that much anymore, we do also have a pull down screen. That was actually, obviously when the room was put together years ago, but don't get a lot of call for that now. But it is available if you need it. Okay. Yeah. And we have a few different, now I'll send over the specs on that one as far as the options that you have as far as how the room can be set up. We can do long tables. We can do circular ones. We can have it so that make sure everybody sees the screen, depending upon if you're having a bigger presentation with people coming in. Yeah, okay, you said that was an option. Um, uh, then we can set up with rows of chairs for that particular day. Yeah, okay. When it comes to meals, you've got a few options here. We do have in-house from a restaurant. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, we do a continental breakfast, but since you guys are going to be an actual conference, we can actually do one that's specific for you. hmm Yeah, that's usually most people go with that when it comes to the breakfast because we have a few options for um, external caterers that we collaborate with. If you don't want to do our services for particular meals. For breakfast, most people usually use our hotel one because it's easier. We're on site. You don't have to call someone in from, yeah, and we can do, if you just basically kind of want, a very small continental breakfast, if you want a full breakfast, yeah, 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 that's another one we can do tiers of service on. And I'll send you over all of the uh, menus that are options on that one. And I'll send you the list of caterers that we collaborate with when it comes to external ones if you want to do like a specific cuisine. And we do make sure to get, any sort of dietary needs, allergy needs. We make sure, yeah, yeah. On that one, we usually try to get you to get a count of, special meals that you might need. Yeah. Okay. Um, yeah. Mm. Yeah, we can actually, yeah, actually, we can accommodate that. We can accommodate that. That's not a problem because yeah, that is that holiday coming up. Yeah, yeah. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. As I said, we are a full service establishment, so we can try to make whatever you need to happen happen. Yeah. Okay. Um, when it comes to anyone that's staying at the hotel, uh, they have parking built into the price. That actually is a discounted price for the block of rooms that you would have. For other folks, we can, if you have a registration system that we're going to do, which we can assist with if needed. Um, then, when it comes to parking for any people that are not going to be staying at the facility, there is a charge, but it is less than what the city usually charges for the parking garage that's connected. Yeah, you get a conference rate. Additionally, when it comes to Wi Fi, uh, we do have a special password that we give to you for the days of the conference. People that are actually staying in the rooms, it comes with their hotel room price. But for external folks that are going to need to connect in for Zoom for what other work purposes, mm-hmm, that yeah. So we provide that, and then that actually expires when the conference room. And so if you have people that are staying over, before or after, that's still included in their room price. Okay. Okay. We also have a business center. On that one, um, if you have handouts, signage, we can do both, where you can print yourself for a page fee, or if you actually have special signs that you need printed, glossy, things like that. I can get you in touch with our business service rep that we have for that. We can make sure it looks good and professional. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Also, when it comes to meals, if you go with a combination, when it's us, if you're having us do everything, then obviously we are going to build that into the quote, build that into the price, so you get one bill. If you do kind of a combination of us and external, um, for the external, they will bill externally. We don't build that into our price, but we would actually take care of the linens and laundry for the linens, and that would be built in on our price. But you will see that we'll make sure everything is particularly itemized so that there are no hidden fees and costs. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, okay. Oh yeah, actually, um, when you're using our conference rooms, then things like, cleaning fees, things like that, you'll see that itemized as well, so that, there's no surprises on that one. But, yeah, cleanup, yeah, restrooms, things like that. They're actually near that particular ballroom. There are multiple bathrooms right there, so that you don't have to have people going back up to their room, that everything's right, especially considering you're going to have guests that are going to be local. Yeah, you're going to have attendings that are going to be local. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Other things that we can assist with is if you need us to be in touch, uh, like our IT, our business services, if you need to be in touch with folks at your organization to coordinate, because I'm assuming you're going to do something like set up a website for them to do registration, things like that for other pricing that you're going to do. Yeah. Well, we can coordinate that with ours so that, location, information, yeah, we'll definitely make sure to be in contact. And I can, with what I send to your email, it'll have the list of our contacts based on what we go with. Okay, sounds good. Okay. Well, I will go ahead get some different package options put together. I'll send you an email with the different pricing schemes. And if we could take care of that within like the 72-hour window to get like a solid agreement on the quote, we don't have to payment or deposit, we'll sort that out. But at least so that we have a tight reservation for that block of time. Yeah. Well, it'd be great to have you come and hold your conference. I am fully confident that you are going to be very pleased with our services and that it will be a great conference. Great. I will talk to you soon. Thank you much. Yeah, you have a good day.